What's going on, champs and champettes? Today's YouTube video is going to be something that literally just happened to me. So let me start it off by saying I hate bugs. And I don't mean this as like I see a bug on the wall, I'm going to flip out, burn the whole house down, and move to Afghanistan. No, I'll think that. But in reality, if a bug's on a wall, as long as it's not near anything I'm using, so as long as it's not near my VR setup, it's not near my PC setup, it's not near my bed, I'm fine. Go vibe in your corner of my ceiling. But when a bug is right in front of you, right in your personal bubble, your personal space, when you don't expect it, you don't want it there, then that's when I get a little bit of an issue with this. So let's give a little bit of backstory here. This happened around... let's just say, actually, I can check right here. It happened 2 minutes ago as the time you're recording this audio, so I remember in very, very grave details. It's like a Vietnam flashback to me right now because, you know, I know everything about it. So, I had just gotten done playing a Fortnite match, a bug had happened, and this isn't even a joke, this isn't a pun, a bug happened where my game camera was just shaking rapidly. It was just shaking like up and down, for no reason. It was like drunk cam in Fortnite, and it made me a little bit anxious because I'm like, oh god, it's like top 5, and I ended up winning that game with the shaky cam bug, but I'm like, oh god, it's top 5, and my camera's freaking out on me, so I couldn't use a sniper without it making it look like I was out of breath in Call of Duty or something. And I had won the game, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna get something to drink, and I noticed the Mel had just run, saw it on my security cameras. I was like, I'll pick up the Mel, figure out what it is. It's probably for my dad, it's usually what most of it is. So I pick up the Mel, and once I close the door from picking up the Mel, I'm greeted with something right at the door, right in front, like face level, eye level to me. It was a massive bug, and I'm not sure what bug it was because that thing jumped right away, and I just like backed up. I was still holding on to the doorknob, so I almost just yanked a door with me. The door didn't open or anything because I had closed it enough, but the force of me closing the door made the bug like jump off and fall to the ground. And it's crawling around, this little giant black smudge, whatever it is just crawling on my floor after jump scaring me like this is Five Nights at Freddy's. And I'm not handling it. So, luckily, the bug, you know, is not in the house anymore. It's outside. Hopefully its brothers aren't here. Hopefully I'm not going to get rampaged and all my doors are going to be infested by bug. But he's gone. I didn't expect to get jump scared by it. And that's the thing. I'm fine with bugs, but the moment a bug or a fly tries invading my personal zone or tries jump scaring me, that's when I have to get the flamethrower out. That's when I'm moving to Afghanistan for real. And the whole point of this video is just to say that bugs are scary. They're not always scary. I'm like, it's selective scaring for me. It's like, if they're in my personal space, if they're trying to jump scare me, bugs are annoying, and I don't want them to be there. But they were. And why am I making this video in reality? I don't know. I have a few topics on my phone I could talk about, but I felt, oh hey, this happened like 2 minutes ago, and my first thought, let's make a whole entire YouTube video dedicated to this single experience. But I do want to actually mention this. I guess I can talk about this, my history with being scared of bugs and flies because I was younger. When I was younger, my parents, and I don't remember this, my dad just told me about it like a year or 2 ago, and this just shows how I can remember just the randomest stuff at the most random times. But apparently my mom, when I was young, would purposely like fake freak out towards me whenever there was a fly or something, and be like, ooh, look, it's a bug, it's a spider, it's going to eat you. And I guess doing that to a kid can scare them of that thing in the future. So what I've learned is just to be super serious with it. Like, if I ever have a kid, if I ever have a daughter, a son, whatever it may be, I'm just going to be super stone cold serious with them 24/7. That way they can't turn out like me, scared of a bug. And, you know, eventually it lessened. Eventually I got fine with it. Now it's just like when it jump scares you like today, or when it's in your personal space, that's when I got an issue with it. But I just don't like it, man. It's like, get out of here. Why must you be here? And maybe I was psychologically challenged as a kid to think that bugs were these giant Mothmando predators that are going to eat me in my sleep. But you know how it is. You get told stuff when you're a young kid and you believe it because you're young and you're like, oh, they're older than me. That's interesting. I'll note that down in my brain for later. Like, for example, I don't know if it was my school teachers that tried telling me this, if it was one of my parents who tried telling me this, but someone tried telling me that when a mosquito, like, you know, goes to get blood or whatever, you know, when you get like a mosquito bump, whenever a mosquito attaches to you, they lay eggs inside of you, and the eggs will like multiply and could be there for months to get more of your blood. That's what the bump is. It's baby mosquito eggs inside of your body. That's what I was told for some reason. And it wasn't until I was like 16, 17 when I'm on my phone while my dad's going to the bank or whatever it was at the time, and I'm Googling it and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not a thing at all. Why was I told this? Why did I believe it for so long? Why? Why did they decide, hey, you know what, we're going to tell kids that mosquitoes leave eggs in their body and that's what the bumps are, so when you itch it, and actually, you know what, wouldn't itching it like kill the bugs? Wouldn't that like help kill the mosquitoes because you're applying pressure to the egg, you know, you're squishing the egg? I don't know. I just don't know. So for today's question of the day, I want you guys to tell me, what is the weirdest encounter you've really had regarding something that you're fearful of or used to be fearful of when you were younger? Let me know in the comments down below. But with that said, my name's FireMonkey. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing with post notifications enabled. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I will see you champs and champettes next time with another YouTube video. Peace out.